Have you ever realized the power your words have over your life? They can create, heal, or destroy, and for those chosen ones, knowing how to wield this tool is crucial. Today, we're diving into how your inner dialogue shapes your reality and how positive words can uplift your spirit, balance your energies, and manifest your desires. Great leaders like Gandhi and David used their words to win massive battles, and you can too. Find out how positive affirmations and strategic silence are powerful tools for elevating your spiritual journey and silencing those invisible enemies. Ready to use your voice like never before? Let's get started. Our inner dialogue is like a radio that's always on, and what it broadcasts directly affects our lives. This inner voice is that constant narrative in our minds, and it can either be a friend or a foe. When it's encouraging, it pushes us forward and helps us believe we can tackle any challenge. But if this voice turns negative and self-critical, it can erode our confidence and block our progress. That's why it's crucial to nurture constructive thinking, turning self-criticism into self-compassion, and guiding our spiritual growth in a healthy way. Think of your inner voice as a gardener taking care of your mind. If it plants seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, you'll end up with a garden of insecurity and limitations. But if you choose words of encouragement, self-love, and faith, you'll grow a vibrant garden full of hope and possibilities. The key is to recognize these thought patterns and consciously redirect your inner voice to a positive narrative. This isn't about ignoring difficulties but about choosing to respond to them with courage and resilience. Meditation is a great tool to help fine-tune your inner voice. During moments of silence and introspection, you can observe your thoughts without judgment, learning to reprogram the internal narratives that no longer serve you. Meditation connects us with our essence and teaches us to listen more clearly to our inner voice, transforming it into a wise and encouraging guide, always ready to remind us of our value and potential. It's fascinating to think that by changing our inner dialogue, we also change the way we perceive the world around us. What once seemed like an insurmountable obstacle begins to reveal itself as a disguised opportunity, an invitation to grow and evolve. Your inner voice is the most powerful tool you have, and by nurturing it with care and attention, it can become your greatest ally at every step of your spiritual journey. Words have an invisible yet deeply impactful power on our spiritual energy. Every word we speak carries a unique vibration that resonates within our bodies and the environment around us. Think of words as waves that ripple out, directly affecting our chakras and the energy flowing through us. When we use positive and affirming words, we're tuning our vibrational frequency to a more harmonious state, balancing our energy centers and promoting spiritual and physical well-being. For instance, consider the difference between saying "I can't" and "I'll give it a try." The first phrase shuts doors, lowers our vibration, and puts us in a state of inertia. The second opens up possibilities, boosting our energy and readiness to act. Small changes in word choice can lead to big shifts in our reality. It's not just about being positive all the time, but recognizing the impact words have and using them consciously to create a vibration that aligns with our spiritual goals. Moreover, the words we direct toward ourselves have a direct impact on our energy fields. Affirmations like "I am enough" or "I am capable" can help align our chakras, especially the throat chakra, which governs communication and expression. This kind of practice not only raises our frequency but also creates a protective field against negative energies, acting as a spiritual shield that keeps us centered and at peace. Choosing our words carefully can also be a form of spiritual healing. Speaking kindly, to ourselves and others, helps create an environment of love and respect, nurturing the spirit. Each word becomes a seed planted in the soil of our soul, growing into vibrations that attract harmony and peace. Our language, then, is more than just communication, it's a powerful tool for spiritual manifestation and energetic balance. Positive affirmation is a powerful tool for manifestation, linking our words with the law of attraction. When we state our intentions affirmatively and confidently, we're actually sending a message to the universe about what we want to bring into our lives. This isn't about magical thinking but about aligning our mind, heart, and words with our goals. A classic example is the story of David and Goliath. David didn't just fight physically against the giant, he declared with faith that he would win, showing the power of a positive and determined affirmation. Words have the power to shape our reality, and positive affirmation is the first step in turning the seemingly impossible into something achievable. By affirming "I am strong" or "I deserve abundance," you're not just speaking into the void, you're programming your mind and energy to seek and attract those realities. It's like planting seeds for a desired future and nurturing those thoughts daily with encouraging and certain words. Each positive affirmation becomes a building block in constructing your dreams, paving the way for manifestation. But beware, positive affirmation requires consistency and honesty. It's not about lying to yourself, but about reaffirming your deepest truths and empowering beliefs, even in the face of challenges. When David declared his victory over Goliath, he didn't ignore the size of the enemy but chose to focus on his faith and the divine help he had. Similarly, our words should align with genuine faith, becoming powerful fuel for action and transformation. Incorporate positive affirmations into your daily routine through mantras, prayers, or mirror affirmations. Every time you repeat a positive statement, you're literally vibrating at that frequency and attracting what you desire into your life. This simple yet powerful practice not only shifts your perspective but also sets in motion universal forces working in your favor, turning obstacles into opportunities and dreams into reality. Words are like musical notes that make up the symphony of our lives, influencing the spiritual vibrations around us. Every word we speak carries a frequency that spreads throughout our environment, affecting not just our own energy but also the energy of those around us. When we speak in a loving, encouraging, and sincere way, we create a high vibrational atmosphere that promotes peace, harmony, and spiritual well-being. On the other hand, words filled with negativity and criticism can lower the vibration, bringing discomfort and imbalance. There are simple practices you can adopt daily to use words in a way that raises your vibrational frequency. One of them is using positive affirmations in the morning to set the tone for the day. Another powerful practice is verbal gratitude. Expressing thanks, even for small things, creates a flow of positive vibrations that attract more reasons to be grateful. Each word of gratitude is like a wave of light that spreads out, transforming the environment and our own perception of life. Also, it's important to remember that silence can be a form of communication too. Knowing when to speak and when to stay silent is a spiritual skill that can protect our energy. Strategic silence at the right moments prevents unnecessary conflicts and keeps our vibrational frequency high. Choosing words wisely is actually an act of spiritual self-care, keeping us connected to our essence and avoiding energy drain. Finally, cultivating a positive vocabulary is like nurturing a spiritual garden. Words like love, peace, light, and hope not only sound good but also lift our souls and those who hear us. By using speech as a healing tool, we can turn any environment into a sanctuary of good energy. Thus, words become instruments of light, capable of dispelling darkness and bringing out the best in ourselves and the world around us. Silence, often underrated, is one of the most powerful tools for personal and spiritual growth. In a noisy world where everyone has something to say, choosing silence at key moments is a way to regain control over our own energy. Silence gives us a sacred space for reflection, self-awareness, and realignment with our essence. When we become silent, we open the door to hear our intuition and receive insights that are often drowned out by the constant noise of everyday life. Practicing strategic silence is more than just staying quiet, it's an intentional act of disconnecting from external chaos to reconnect internally. During moments of conflict, for example, silence can be the wisest response. It allows us to analyze the situation calmly, avoiding impulsive reactions that could make problems worse. This silence isn't about being passive but about gaining clarity before taking action or speaking, turning challenges into opportunities for growth. Moreover, silence is a powerful ally in meditation and introspection. Deep moments of silence help us tune into our inner voice and listen to our spirit's messages. It's in this quiet space that we find answers to complex questions and gain new perspectives on our dilemmas. silence provides a much-needed break to process emotions and release stagnant energy, directly contributing to our spiritual well-being. Adopting strategic silence as a daily practice doesn't mean avoiding communication, but rather choosing when and how to express yourself more effectively and consciously. By quieting words, we make room for deeper and more genuine communication with the universe. And, paradoxically, it's often in this silence that we find our most authentic voice, capable of guiding our steps with wisdom and serenity. The words we choose to use have a deep impact on our spiritual health, shaping how we see ourselves and the world around us. When we use positive and uplifting words, we're actually creating an energetic field that promotes inner balance, peace, and a sense of well-being. This is because language directly influences our emotions and mental states, either strengthening or weakening our spirit. Kind and encouraging words act like a balm for the soul, healing emotional wounds and nurturing the spirit with high vibrations. On the flip side, negative language acts like invisible poison, eroding our peace and affecting our spiritual connection. Phrases like "I can't," "I'm a failure," or "this is impossible" not only drain our energy but also create internal barriers that hinder our progress. This kind of self-sabotage prevents us from fully connecting with our essence and the opportunities the universe offers. Avoiding such language is crucial for protecting our spiritual health and keeping our energy high. Using positive speech also strengthens our relationships with others and with the spiritual world. Words of forgiveness, gratitude, and love create a vibrational atmosphere that supports healing, both internally and externally. This kind of communication brings us closer to our divine essence, fostering a state of harmony that reflects in all areas of life. Speaking with kindness and gentleness, even during tough times, is a spiritual practice that keeps us connected to a frequency of light and peace. So, our words are more than just communication tools. They are creative forces that shape our reality and directly impact our spiritual health. Choosing our words consciously is an act of self-care and self-love. By opting for a vocabulary that uplifts and inspires, we're not just taking care of ourselves but also contributing to a healthier and more positive environment for everyone around us. After all, healing starts with the words we choose to speak. Mahatma Gandhi is a powerful example of how words can transform not just a life but the destiny of an entire nation. Known worldwide as the leader of India's independence movement, Gandhi didn't rely on weapons to fight but on the power of words and conviction. His speeches and writings on peace, nonviolence, and justice resonated across the globe, showing that words, when used with intention and courage, have the power to change hearts, minds, and realities. Gandhi understood that words had a direct impact on people's spiritual vibrations, so he chose them very carefully. Instead of inciting anger or hatred against oppressors, he used his voice to preach peace and peaceful resistance. This not only boosted the morale of the Indian people but also disarmed his opponents, creating a spiritual and moral revolution that challenged the norms of his time. His words were like seeds of hope planted in the hearts of millions, blossoming into actions that changed the course of history. Gandhi's legacy teaches us that the true power of words goes beyond mere communication. It lies in the intention and energy behind them. When we speak from a place of truth and compassion, our words have the power to heal, unite, and inspire. Gandhi believed that change starts from within and that words are the first way to manifest this internal transformation in the external world. They are reflections of our spiritual state and can influence collective consciousness. Gandhi's story reminds us that each of us, at some level, is called to use our words as tools for transformation. We don't need to be in a leadership position to make a difference. Every conversation and message we send is an opportunity to positively influence the world around us. Just like Gandhi, we can choose words that inspire peace, courage, and deep change, leaving a lasting impact on those who hear us. We've reached the end of this exploration into the power of words, but true transformation begins now, with you. Remember, your voice is a powerful tool that can shape your reality and elevate your spiritual energy. Use words that empower you, bring peace, and build the life you want to live. Practice strategic silence and notice how it connects you with your deepest essence. Incorporate positive affirmations into your daily routine and watch how manifestation becomes a natural extension of your journey. Just like the great leaders we've explored today, you too can use this simple tool to overcome challenges and silence the enemies within and around you. So, why not start now? Let us know in the comments how you'll apply this in your life, and subscribe to the channel to continue this journey of spiritual transformation. You are more powerful than you think.